Hello, this is Shannon.
Hi, Ms. Jones, this is Judge Robinson. I'm calling from the Phoenix Office of Appeals in regards to Misty Lopez's unemployment hearing. I will get the other witnesses on the line and the claimant, and then we'll get started.
Okay.
One moment.
Hello, this is Leah.
Hi, this is Judge Robinson. I'm calling from the Phoenix Office of Appeals in regards to Misty. I do have...
Hello?
Can you not hear me?
I couldn't hear the last thing you said.
Okay.
Your introduction.
Okay, I'm Judge Robinson. Are you Ms. Shea?
Yes.
Okay. And do you have your witnesses with you there?
Yes.
I do have Ms. Johns on the line. I'm going to get the claimant on the line, and then we'll get started.
Okay. Hello?
Misty Lopez?
Yes.
Hi, this is Judge Robinson. I'm calling from the Phoenix Office of Appeals in regards to your unemployment hearing. I do have the employer on the line, Ms. Lopez. Are you ready to begin the hearing?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. If anyone is disconnected from this conference call, do not try to call me back because it ties up the lines. I will reconnect with you, and with that, we're going to get underway here. Thank you.
Thank you.
This tribunal hearing is now open. This is appeal number 1556989 concerning Misty Lopez, a claimant for unemployment insurance benefits under the employment security laws of the state of Arizona, and CHG Employee Holding, the employer in this case. This hearing is being held in Phoenix, Arizona by telephone on May 12, 2017. We are here today because of a determination of deputy that was dated April 4, 2017, disqualified the claimant from benefits, and she is appealing that determination. So the issue we will cover here today will be the discharge from employment. Present at the hearing today, we do have employer witnesses, Shannon Johns, Adelia Shea, Horace Jordan, Jose Sanchez. Ms. Johns, are there any other employer witnesses?
No.
Also present is the claimant, Misty Lopez. Ms. Lopez, do you have representation, or will you represent yourself?
Just me, representing myself.
And do you have any witnesses that will be speaking on your behalf today besides yourself?
No.
Thank you. My name is Judge Robinson. I am the administrative law judge assigned to conduct this hearing and to render a decision in this case. The law requires this hearing to be on the record. We are recording these proceedings, so there are some rules. I need you all to speak loudly enough so we can hear your voice, and only one person can speak at a time. Shortly, I'll begin to take testimony. Because the issue is listed as a discharge, it places the burden on the employer to prove misconduct. So I will begin taking testimony from the employer side first. I will swear in the employer witnesses and ask questions, then allow Ms. Lopez to question their testimony. Then I'll take the claimant's testimony. I will swear in Ms. Lopez and ask questions, then allow Ms. Johns to question her testimony. That's how we'll proceed for the hearing. Ms. Johns, you're the first one listed for the employer. Will you be acting as the representative, taking on that role?
Yes, I will.
Okay, thank you. So that's how we'll proceed for the hearing. Hopefully both parties received the notice of hearing packet in the mail today for the hearing today. I'm going to go over the documents attached to the notice. All the documents are marked with exhibit numbers at the bottom of each page. So if you have the documentation in front of you, you can follow along with me as I go over these documents. Ms. Johns, did you receive the packet from Talks?
Yes, I did.
After the hearing, I will write a decision. I will send the decision to Talks by regular postal mail, since that's how they prefer to receive it. Ms. Lopez, did you receive the notice packet?
Yes.
Their Valley View Road address in Tucson, is that still correct?
Yes, it is.
Would you like your decision mailed to that address or sent to an email?
That address is good.
Okay, thank you. All right, beginning with this packet, I'll start with Exhibit 1. Exhibit 1 is the first 5 pages. It is the notice and the registration instructions for the hearing today. Exhibit 2. When the claimant filed for unemployment, she stated she was discharged and provided this fact-finding information. Exhibit 3 says general adjudication at the top. This is the unemployment program summary of its investigation on the discharge issue. Exhibit number 4 is the claimant's appeal filed on April 9th. The claimant is appealing Exhibits 5 and 6. This is the determination that disqualified her from benefits. This is what she's appealing and why we are here. Exhibit number 7 is a disciplinary action form by the employer. Exhibit number 8 is the employer's response. Exhibit 9 is a questionnaire filled out by the claimant. And then outside of the packet, the claimant sent a separate document I will mark as Exhibit number 10. It's about 10 pages regarding some text messages here and some emails as well. Those are included in Exhibit 10 along with an annual merit confirmation form. So these are the documents we have, Exhibits 1 through 9, and the separate documentation the claimant sent, Exhibit 10. I'd like to admit these documents into the record. I do consider these documents in making my decision along with all of the testimony that I take here today. Ms. Johns, do you have any objection to Exhibits 1 through 10 being admitted into the record?
No.
Ms. Lopez, do you have any objection to these 10 documents being admitted into the record?
No.
There being no objection, I do admit Exhibits 1 through 10 into the record on my own motion. We will now begin the testimony portion of the hearing. The law requires all testimony given at this hearing to be under oath. Ms. Johns, should I begin with you or one of your witnesses?
Yes, I won't be speaking to the events. I'm just helping, coordinate the hearing, so.
Okay. Who is going to provide me the most information about the background, the hire date, and that kind of stuff?
I'll provide you that information.
All right, I'll swear you in for that, Ms. Johns. Ms. Johns,
Okay.
do you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you are about to give in this hearing shall be the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Please state your name for the record.
Shannon Johns.
And do you work for CHG Employee Holdings?
Yes.
What kind of business is this?
It's hospitals.
Was Ms. Lopez working at a hospital?
Yes, she was.
Okay. And what is your job with the company, Ms. Johns?
I'm the regional manager of human resources.
When was Ms. Lopez hired with the employer?
December 22nd, 2010.
And when was her last day of work?
3/3 of 17.
Prior to her last day of work, what was her job position?
Respiratory therapist.
And the hospital that she worked at, what city and state is it located in?
Tucson, Arizona.
Was the claimant discharged from this position?
Yes.
Do you want to give me a general explanation of why she was discharged?
The discharge was for violating our policy on patient care standards.
Was the claimant, Ms. Lopez, aware of this policy?
Yes.
How was she aware of them?
It is in our employee handbook.
Did she acknowledge this handbook?
I don't have that information in front of me.
Do employees typically acknowledge and go through orientation and sign off on that they understand the policies and procedures and will abide by them?
Yes.
Do you want to tell me, Ms. Johns, what standards of care policy or procedure she violated?
I think that her supervisor, Oris Jordan, would be better able to speak to the specific event that occurred.
If other respiratory therapists violated this standard, would they have been discharged as well?
Yes.
Ms. Johns, to your knowledge, had Ms. Lopez had prior corrective actions regarding her work performance before the termination?
Yes.
When was her last warning issued to her regarding performance?
She was on a performance, or she had received a coaching in January of 2015, a documented coaching.
Is that the most recent one prior to her termination?
There was an email that she had received a verbal warning in December of 2016.
Who was that verbal warning given by?
Jose Sanchez.
What is Mr. Sanchez's position?
He is our Chief Clinical Officer.
Was it a performance-related warning?
It was actually for violating our smoking on hospital grounds policy that we have.
Okay. Any other behavioral warnings or performance warnings issued other than the January 2015?
Not that I am aware of.
Is there any other testimony you'd like to add regarding her discharge, Ms. Johns?
No.
Ms. Lopez, do you have any questions for Ms. Johns?
Let's see. My last day of work was March 7th, not the day that she had said.
So you can't make statements.
Okay.
Your question would be, Ms. Johns, are you certain that my last day of work was March 3rd?
Ms. John, are you certain my last day of work is March 3rd?
March 3rd is the last day that I see you were clocked in, and March 7th is your termination date.
I also clocked in that day.
Okay.
Ms. Lopez, do you have any other questions for Ms. Johns?
No.
All right, thank you. Ms. Johns, who should I move on to next?
Oris Jordan.
All right, thank you. Oris Jordan, are you there?
Yes.
Okay. Sir, I will swear you in. Sir, do you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you are about to give in this hearing shall be the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Please state your name for the record.
Oris Jordan.
And do you work at the Tucson hospital that Ms. Lopez used to work at?
Yes.
And are you still the chief clinical, what is your job position?
Respiratory lead.
Are you aware of the last incident that led to Ms. Lopez's termination?
Yes.
Can you tell me what date it took place and what happened?
Well, the day it took place was February 24th. And what happened was a patient was placed on a BiPAP, which is a device to help a patient assisted breathing. And the BiPAP wasn't monitored effectively, which caused the patient to have a buildup of sputum in their system. but the patient wasn't suctioning appropriately. So what happened was, throughout the night, I guess the patient had built up because when the doctor arrived the next morning, he basically he called the CEO and told the CEO that he didn't want Misty working around his patients because he felt neglect was a part of what happened in the last 10 hours of the shift once she placed the patient on the bypass.
So was the patient under distress because of this, or
Yes.
how was the patient's health due to this alleged neglect?
Well, the patient was in distress at first. Initially at almost what time? 8 o'clock, and she addressed it by she followed another doctor's on shift, so she followed that doctor's order to place the patient on a bypass. But what she didn't do was monitor the patient from that point on throughout the night. So the oncoming pulmonologist was very upset that this patient was placed on a bypass. And what happened was the patient was a trach patient who had a closed trach. So in that situation, a patient can clot off real easy, and the patient should be suctioned. And actually, the patient should have been left on the bypass for the whole night. Should have been placed on the bypass for a few hours until the patient recovered.
So did Miss Lopez take the bypass off too early or not leave it on long enough?
No, the patient was left on the bypass too long.
Oh, too long.
Yeah, the patient should have been placed on the bypass, observed for a few hours, then taken off because a trach patient needs humidity